Oh, Lightroom, that's what I'm talking about. Let's ask a quick 4 questions. We all could get out of here.
4 in a row, Devin. You going to go 16 for 16 this year with interceptions?
I'm just trying to make some plays out there, I think when you watch the game, you could just see like all 11 guys in sync a lot of those plays. Obviously, we'll watch the film and see some of the things that we didn't do too well. But we made some plays like Jay turning around on kind of a blitz call, getting back out on Yeldon on a reverse pass. I know there was a flag and stuff, but like that play right there is just heady play, no business in the area, but just all guys kind of just working together.
Jeff, what's it like in a game like this when your offense is struggling a little bit? You know it's a defensive battle. You're making big plays, but you got to keep making big plays. Talk about what it was like out there.
Oh, it's fun. Every time we went out there, especially at the end where it was 16-10, all we kept saying is we don't give up any points, we win. And for me, this being my 10th year, I've been here where it's opposite, where it felt like every time we went out there, we gave up a touchdown or a field goal, and then the offense went back and scored. Like I just think of Kansas City last year at home. Scores 40-43, So it's all about having each other's back. It's not going to go well every time on both sides of the ball. You're going to have dog fights like this, and you just got to be ready to go. And I thought what the offense did at the end, being able to run some clock and run the football, and then when Buffalo got the ball back, they had to get going. They had to get in that 2-minute style offense. I think that really changed the game, made it one-dimensional, and gave us a chance to rush and cover, and gave us a chance to end the game.
Yeah, a lot's been made about Jamie Collins and his re-emergence here. Can you speak to what that process has been like, getting back with him and the importance of this player ended?
I mean, it's been awesome. I think, obviously everybody's talking about he's making plays, he's very productive. But I think that whole group, a day-to-day where Hyde didn't play, it puts a lot of stress on everybody else. He does a lot for us. But you talk about now when Hyde doesn't play, we still have Kyle Van Noy, Jamie Collins, E-Rob, and Bentley all in there to get all the checks right, to do everything. So I think it's just been a group. You throw Jamie back in the mix of a group that was already good last year. I think they're just playing great ball all across the board, playing inside backer, KV, on the edge at the end, causing the interception to wrap the game up. I just think those guys being able to just play so many different spots is making us really good defensively.
You ever see a game where somebody has 2 picks and blocks a punt the same day?
That's why I said they got to make up some type of award to give JC. I don't know if it's special teams, defensive player of the week, but they need to do some type of combo. I think. But he's another guy. When he gets on the field, somehow he makes a play. From last year all the way to this year, so it was great to see him go out there and make those plays today.
When Tom grinds out, when Tom grinds out a game like that, is it sometimes easy maybe for us to forget it's not always, airing it out and stuff that he sometimes makes it look so easy the other way, but he can do this too, meaning grind out a win on offense?
Yeah, what I've loved about getting an opportunity to play with him is just his understanding of the game. He knows exactly what he needs to do. If it's a high-scoring game, if it's a tough defensive battle, field position, not making mistakes. Like I was just talking to him about it. Like he just has a great knowledge of overall football. Not just playing quarterback, but just everything that has to do with the game. So I've always told you guys, having the opportunity since my second year to sit in the captain's meeting, and whether it be him, Bill, Logan Mankins, Vince Wilford, Gerard Miller, like I've learned so much about football and leadership from those guys that I never take that for granted.
Devin, Jonathan Jones hit on Josh Allen. There's some guys in the other locker room saying that they thought maybe he should have been ejected. What was your perspective of the hit? What do you think?
It's a bang-bang play. I know you guys watch it. Like a guy's running, he's leaning forward trying to get a first down. Deron wraps up his legs. Jay Jones just trying to make sure he doesn't get the first down. Whether the refs eject or don't eject the guy, that's not up to me. That's up to them. We know all of those hits that there's going to be close when it gets flagged. We'll see. But at the end of the day, if he got ejected, we'd have to adjust. He didn't. We moved on and kept playing.
Do those rules put you in a difficult spot sometimes as a defensive player?
Yeah, I mean, like that play right there, it's just tough. Like, how are you supposed to hit a guy? Like, for one, Josh Allen's not a small guy, and and he's competing, he's leaning, trying to get a first down. I think he was like a yard short. So we always talk about though, we got to try to hit guys and like not hit them in the head. So we'll watch it and try to do a better job of it because it's a key point. 15 yards. Nobody wants to hurt anybody out there, but this game is very physical.
Yeah, on a day like today where there is an element of struggle for the offense, what just makes you so comfortable to unit and embracing the grind? The big goal line stand there, and it's one of the big moments.
I think it's just trust across the board. We trust those guys. They trust us. there's no, like, I think people watching the game, like, man, all the pressure's on the defense. Like, there's no pressure on us. Like, if they would have scored, our offense would have went down and scored again. Like, we don't overthink that stuff. We know our job is to go out there and play defense. We're going to go out there and play defense. If it doesn't work well, offense is going to have our back. If it's not working well for them, we're going to have their back. Special teams is going to step up. JC blocks a punt, Matt scores. Jake is kicking the hell out of the ball and punt. So, like, we know we're going to always get it from either side, offense, defense, or special teams.
Final question?
Kind of